Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. In our last episode, we went to the ancient castle beneath the deserts of South Figaro, and we got our hands on some pretty game-breaking items that I'll be putting to great use in the near future. And we also took on some of the most powerful mini-bosses in the game. Oh, I made them look pretty easy, but if you guys go into those battles unprepared or thinking they're going to be a walk in the park, you're probably going to get bent over. Do not take them lightly. And here we are outside of Zen, just like I told you where I would meet you guys today. Although we're not going to go to the Phoenix Cave right away. There is one pit stop I want to make for a few reasons. The first of which being I'm going to be going over the offering relic in detail today, and well, we can get something here that goes hand in hand with that. Hey, Strago! Huh? Why won't you talk to me? Come on, we have to go save the world. Wow, it's as if he's brainwashed or something. Huh, fine, be a douche. We don't need you anyways, you suck, Strago. And the other reason I wanted to come here is because I want to showcase something that you guys can do, or maybe you guys have already done, I don't know. But apparently Strago joined Kefka's cult. Man. Yeah, that's the theme to this tower, is magic. That's one thing I like about the World of Ruin, is that each dungeon is unique because it has its own little gimmick. And this one, you can only use magic. All your other abilities are sealed. Well, besides item. So this place is kind of tough. And do not pay this guy 100,000 gold. No, screw you, man. All he does is tell you that there's something beneath the desert of Figaro. So, one thing you can do with Mog in your party is you can give him the Moogle's charm, which is a pretty handy-dandy item because it completely cancels all random battles. So what you can do is you can go to like this place or even Kefka's tower, and you can grab all the loot in there and have some pretty damn good stuff very early in the game, like a safety bit. Protects against instant death, petrify, and I believe zombie as well. So remember, this is where the safety bit is for later. Also, yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to know that. I think somebody somewhere tells you there's a switch to the right of the chest, but you know, how the fuck are you supposed to know it's this chest in this tower on this floor? But anyways, examine that hidden switch and a door will open down here, where we get the air anchor, Edgar's last tool. What that does is, it's pretty cool actually. It'll target enemies that are able to be killed with instant death, although it doesn't kill them right away. What it does is it'll inflict them with a hidden status, and after any action they take following the air anchor will kill them. Guaranteed, 100%. So if you like using instant death, but you don't like failing, you know, the air anchor could be for you. Like I said, it's a guaranteed instant death if you're willing to wait a turn. So yeah, like I was saying, you could abuse Mog, go to Kefka's tower over here, raid the place, get all the good loot, and you can... Why am I... Okay, there we are. But anyways, I won't be going to that in too much detail. It's pretty obvious how obscenely powerful that could be. But today we're going to take on the Phoenix Cave, which is right here, the star-shaped mountain. And I've already equipped all of my characters off-screen, so I'll go over that momentarily. Now, the theme to this dungeon is teamwork. Yeah, we get to utilize the split party function once again. I like that. I wish the game used it more. So, what I have my party set up as is I got Terra and Celis separated because they're going to be pretty vital to each group. And then I have Shadow and Sabin separated because they're both really good single-target DPSers. Now, for my other two slots, definitely want to have Gaw over there, and Yeah, let's put Edgar over there. Mog over here. And for my last character, I will be using Umaro. What do you mean that's not a good idea? Yeah, I know like 99% of the RPG community hates Umaro and says he's useless, but I disagree. I think he's quite useful. So let's take a look at party number 1. There we go. I have experience eggs on, well, Mog is going to have one, not the movement charm. On Shadow and Mog, because I really want to boost their strength as much as I can, and they're falling a little bit behind. Especially Mog, his strength stat is honestly quite terrible. And I have Hero Ring on Shadow for obvious reasons. The earrings are on Mog because I'm going to be putting his snow dance to use, and unfortunately in the World of Ruin, his dances, yeah, they're pretty lackluster, so this is probably going to be one of the very last times I use his dances. And for Umaro, the interesting thing about Umaro is that I like, well, he has 2 setups that I found useful. One is the magic setup here. We got the Blizzard Orb and the earrings. What the Blizzard Orb does is it allows him to use his Snowstorm attack, which hits all enemies for ice damage, and that'll be pretty useful here. And the other setup you can use, oh, make sure he's in the back row too, because his defenses, while they're good, they're not all that great. And the Blizzard Orb is magical, so put him in the back row. Anyways, the other setup you can use is you can give him the Rage Ring here. And not only does it increase his vigor by 5, but it also makes him immune to lightning, so that's pretty good. Gives him elemental protection against the 3 basic elements between the Rage Ring and the Snow Muffler. But what the Rage Ring does is it allows him to use some other pretty powerful physical attacks. They're not game-breaking or, anything stellar like some of our other damage dealers, but Umaro's a berserker, and, he's not meant to be anything outstanding. But you give him the Rage Ring, and what that does is he'll randomly pick up one of your party members and throw them at the enemy, dealing unblockable non-elemental damage. And what the game does to calculate that damage is it takes Umaro's battle power and adds it to the battle power of whoever he picks up to throw, and uses that for damage. So how can you make the Rage Ring even better? By giving him a gauntlet. Yeah, look at that attack power. Holy cow. The other good thing about his melee setup is you put him in the front row, and not only will his regular attacks do quite a bit of damage, but so will his special attacks. And I'll be showcasing that, if not today, then probably tomorrow. But yeah, that is one good thing about doing LPs, is that you get to revisit not only the game, but you can revisit some characters that you normally wouldn't use. And I normally never use Umaro, but I thought I'd be fair and give everybody some screen time for the purpose of this LP, and did some testing, off-screen of course, and I found Umaro to be pretty useful. I like him, actually. The other good thing is he's always berserked, so I don't have to spend time inputting commands for him, which is good because I'm lazy. Mog setup, pretty much the same as always. Got him with the Pearl Lance, just because a few enemies here are weak to Pearl, and it boosts his magic power. So that's pretty much it. Espers, strength boosting on Shadow and Mog, magic boosting on Terra. Now one drawback to Umaro is that he can't equip Espers, or you can't change his equipment. But as you saw, his stats are pretty good, so it's not too much of an issue. Just his evade really sucks, so giving him Marvel Shoes is also a good idea if you want to boost up his magic defenses. But with all that said and done, yeah, let's get started here. Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, the gimmick here is teamwork, so essentially how this works is Party 1 advances until they get stuck, you switch to Party 2, and then you go and help out Party number 1, and so on and so forth. Speaking of Party number 2, let's see, let's put God down there. Okay, whoops. And Edgar, I'll be using the Imp Dragoons set up because, well, Imps are the best Dragoons in the game, but I'll go over that in more detail after we get Locke back in our party. Taking a look at what we have here, Sabin, nothing out of the ordinary, just a hero ring to boost the power of his blitzes, because both his multi-targeting Airblade and single-targeting Bum Rush will come in handy here, and Sprint Shoes just because I hate walking. Celis, same as always. Edgar, same as always. Have him on the experience egg as well, because I want to get his strength up as high as I can get it. And I'm going to be using Gaw as well, also for the same reasons as Umaro. He's berserked, so that's beneficial, but I'll go over that in more detail when we're in battle. Got him with the Marble Shoes, just to boost his defenses a bit, and Auto Haste, so hopefully he'll use special attacks more often. The reason I don't have Gaw and Umaro in the same party is because they both have access to Snowstorm, and I would like both parties to be able to take advantage of that. I don't want to put all my eggs into one basket, so to speak. For Espers, I gave him Madoing just to boost his magic stat as much as I can while I'm using Gaw. Edgar should be using a strength boosting Esper that I don't have equipped because I only have so many to go around, and Celis magic boosting as well. But that being said, yeah, we better get rid of Bismarck. Yeah, that is one problem with having so few Espers, is that when you're using multiple parties like this, if you want to be as efficient as you can be, then you're going to have to move Espers around a little bit. But anyways, let's get going here. New enemies here, Phase. They are susceptible to instant death, or let's put some of these new rages to use. Already passed up Tyrannosaur. X-Zone is also pretty good against these guys. Now, one reason why I like using Berserk characters like Dragoons or Gaw, Umaro, wow, Celis, you suck, is that, you know, I can input commands for them, and they can just go on autopilot, pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty good damage for Gaw, although he's probably going to die. And, you know, they just act on their own. And characters like Sabin, who I have to spend time inputting blitz commands for, it might hold up the battle. So a setup like this promotes synergy in the group. You know, you have one character who's charging up for a pretty big attack, but at the same time, he's not holding other characters back. Don't go to the left after that chest. There's a pitfall there, and you'll fall on some spikes, and you'll actually take quite a bit of damage. I think it's like 400. Yeah, finally the game developers realized that traps only dealing, you know, 8 points of damage isn't really going to make us really care all that much. But when they're taking, you know, 400 damage off of your characters, yeah, that's a little bit different. And now we go up and hit these switches. It's like the, oh, what is it? The barrier, what do they call it? Barrier tiles in Dragon Warrior. Holy crap, those things would actually kill you. But anyways, getting back to what I was originally saying before, yeah, you know, I don't like inputting commands with Sabin because it holds up the rest of my party, and a lot of the times, characters might just be, oh, a lot of new enemies here. You know, they might just be sitting on their ass doing nothing, so it also disrupts the battle. Now, all of these guys here are weak to ice, so let's put Black Dragon to use. Yeah, this should be pretty powerful. Jump on the dragon. Not bad, not bad. Go with a good ice too, and Sabin can hopefully finish off the dragon. Those Chaos Dragons, which are not dragons at all, they're more like dinosaurs, they have quite a bit of HP, as you can tell. And their special ability called Cinderizer is instant death, but it's one of the most difficult attacks in the game to block. If you don't have perfect evade, which is 128%, you're probably going to die. So yeah, those guys are pretty deadly. But as you saw, Storm, even though I haven't used Gaw, like, for this entire game, really, even with his low magic stat, Storm did pretty good damage to those guys. It does suffer from split damage though, so that is one thing you want to keep in mind. You know what? X-Zone didn't work too well, so we're going to go with Flare. Another good party setup with Berserkers is with Cyan, because his sword techs take so long to charge up for. And using Gog, Maro, in combination with a mage like Realm, Celis, or Terra, that's a really good party setup for... Oh, excuse me. Cyan. Didn't mean to burp into the mic there, viewers. It just kind of came out of nowhere. Wing edges are a pretty good weapon for Locke as well. I guess I never went over that last time. Oh, you know what? I'm backtracking for no reason. God damn it. Oh well. Well, let's try X-Zone. If you have Osteosaur, that's another good rage you could use here. You know what? Let's use Slam Dancer. I think that special is Ice too. Yeah. Not quite as powerful, but gets the job done. Oh, he might use Cinderizer if he doesn't die. Come on, Edgar. Yeah, wow, 6,500. Really good experience here, too. Oh, I forgot what I was talking about before that battle. Oh well. Anyways, backtracking like this, it's not necessary. For some reason, you can just, like, walk off this bridge. So yeah, there you go. Hey, a save point. Ah, more new enemies. You know what? Let's go with... Let's go with Toe Cutter if we can. If you don't have Toe Cutter, then, oh, what's it called? Crushing is also pretty good. And why do we have so many of these good things? Is it all the way at the bottom? No, I passed it. Well, we have a zombie, there we go, Dragoon over there. Anyways, Necromancer's on the bottom there, weak to life. Trickster's weak to Holy, so go with Aura Bolt, or Pearl Lance if you have that. And yeah, these guys can turn you into zombies. So you want to kill the Necromancers quickly if you can. And Edgar won't get experience if he's dead. Oh well. Not bad, not bad. Actually, I might have time to cure him with that Revivify. Nope, Gog's going apeshit over there. Oh well. That's it for all the new enemies. There is one more, but it's a very rare enemy that we may or may not meet up with. But if we do, be sure to remember him for later. Did he have a strength boost in Esper? No. Did he just gain a level? Probably. Oh well. Can't win them all. Not like Pokemon, you can't catch them all. That treasure chest up there is empty, so don't bother. This one, however, is not empty. We get a Warp Stone. Alright. Let's see what this party can do. Oh, wrong enemy. Whoops, meant to hit the dragon with that. Do Ninja Stars pierce defense? Oh, Umaro's still in his melee setup for some reason. Yeah, if you're up top, go with the melee setup. If you're down below in the lava here, go with his magic setup. Because everything down here is weak to ice. Whoops. Let's see what Maul can do. Yeah, that's really good damage. There we go, Umaro. Yeah, how can you not like Umaro, though? He just picks up your characters and chucks them at the enemy. That's awesome. You can also, like, body check the enemies, which is pretty badass. And he's a fucking Sasquatch. Come on, how cool is that? Oh, what am I looking for? Water, probably not the best way to go here, but we'll see. X-Zone is also pretty effective. Yeah, that was not so pro. It's odd, though, that they're weak to ice, but they absorb water. I mean, aren't they essentially the same thing? They're also weak to having razor-sharp metal objects thrown in their face, but... Come on, Umaro. Yeah, not bad, not bad. See, Umaro's... He's not completely useless like Grizz. That was my last LP though. Gotta get over that. Yeah, look at that. 7,000 damage on a single target. I hate split damage, but it is what it is. That chest is also empty. Okay, so now switch back to the original party. Did no one have that Esper equipped? Oh, wow. I'm even more slack than I thought. Okay, well, now that we're about halfway through this dungeon, I'm going to go ahead and call it quits here. I don't want to go too far over my time limit. So when we come back next time, we'll continue making our way through the Phoenix Cave and see if we can't find Locke, who may or may not be here. Until then, though, guys, have a good day, take care, and as always, thanks for watching.